fast forward to maybe some of the work he's done in advertising. There's like those 3 campaigns that I like to touch.
Yeah, which one do you want to start with? Well, one thing that's really was interesting is that after his kind of come up, he went and worked. He went and started working and learning advertising, and he took a lot of like lesser jobs early on, but it learned a lot and made him humble, and it taught him how to really grow through the ranks and learn all of the lessons that you need to learn on your way up.
Yeah, I think it's interesting like how much of that is like his choice versus just like, you know, the situation where he had to take those kind of positions. The 3 campaigns, I know what.
No, I was going to jump into a campaign, but go ahead. Yeah.
No, the 3 campaigns I was thinking about. We can start with maybe the beer one.
Yeah. What are the three?
The beer, the toothpaste, and then the last one was beer, toothpaste, and I'm forgetting it. I just had it.
maybe it'll come back.
It'll come back.
Yeah, let's start with the there's the beer one. The toothpaste one was pretty early on, and that was when he was working for Albert Lasker. There was something that I wanted to touch on right before that.
Oh, okay.
Where he was he worked, and he was pretty early and he was pretty young, and he was working for Bissell Carpet Sweeper Company, and he ended up convinced Bissell to offer the sweepers in 12 different types of wood: oak, mahogany, walnut, etc. But he wrote letters, sent out 5,000 letters, and that eventually converted into 250,000 units sold. And I think that was in 3 weeks.
Oh wow, the direct marketing.
Yeah. And so he was really good at, so that was, I think, an important inflection point, because he just realized the power of selling at scale. Because that's what advertising is selling at scale.
Right. Yeah, you can actually move the needle. If you can convert your messaging into buyers.
Yeah. So that was a really interesting moment. And then there was another one where he had this the restorative nerve tonic, and he ended up selling 400,000. What was it? Oh no, he was sending out 400,000 booklets in a single day. Now this is the late 1800s, early 1900s. And so just thinking about how to take advantage of that during that time period was something that I think is really notable.
Yeah, that's wild. That's such a large scale even for that time period.
Yeah.
Even now it'd be a large scale. But Claude was also big on, like, you know, the free trials, the free gifts.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff that we saw with Estee Lauder.
Yeah.
And some later people. A lot of the things that we've touched on with other founders come through that Claude Hopkins vein, but he's not credited as much with some of these things.
Yeah, I mean, he cut his teeth working for different people, and he eventually got hired by Albert Lasker, who was the owner of Lord & Thomas, the biggest ad agency in America.
Lord & Thomas.
And he just saw that Claude was getting results, and so he said, "Hey, come work here for me, and bring everything that you know." I believe that he also said that he didn't want scientific advertising being put out there. Yeah. Because it, like,
that's your edge. That's your moat. That's your.
I mean, we see the effect of it today, but back then people were really marketing on a whim,
guessing and checking.
Yeah. Now it's not quite the same, but there is still a lot of. It's amazing actually now that all this information is out here, how little people take advantage of it.
I also see there's like the whole overlap between like the technical domains in terms of testing and this marketing domain, advertising domain, where he was like, no, you should be testing things. Don't just guess and check. Like test it. And understand the data and why the data is telling you that.
So let's jump into the beer campaign.
Yeah, the beer campaign, I don't know how to say the name.
Is it Schlitz?
Is it Schlitz?
Schlitz.
It is Schlitz.
Schlitz beer campaign, 1907.
Yeah, and I don't have the exact words to use, but it's critical to understand about this campaign is that Claude didn't have to change the recipe of the beer. He didn't have to go to the fundamentals and say, "Oh, you're mixing it wrong," because that's not what he was there to do. He was there to actually get more people to buy the already created product, and he did that through different messaging. And so we'll talk about this a little bit in the super secret, but sometimes it's not the product that has to change. Sometimes it's the messaging.
Yeah.
And we've gone through a couple of iterations of that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, we don't really have to change the product at all. Just the way you look at the product, the way that we're prepping you to see the product, or the way that we onboard you, right? There's different ways that you can change the messaging without changing the core fundamental product to actually convert people at a higher clip.
Yeah, that's a huge takeaway, especially in the tech space.
Yeah.
One of the best messages that I've heard, and I can't remember who specifically said it, but your marketing is part of the product. And by that, the way that you engage with your market around your product is part of the product. Your product is what you produce, and what you're producing includes your messaging.
Yeah.
That's how people interpret what they're going through and what they're seeing in front of them. And that's something that I think that's a great campaign to highlight that in effect.